Okay, okay. When you reach my house, just knock the door. Hello, when you reach my house, just knock the door. All right. Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Wilfred Asuko is my customer, my friend, my brother. Out of everybody watching me live, only Wilfred Asuko called me one day and said, Daddy Freeze, I really appreciated you this Christmas. I mean, this holiday, I don't celebrate Christmas. And he sent me a gift. And I was like, you know, the funny thing is, not only does Wilfred Asuko patronize me regularly, thank you, my darling. He also, sorry, I'm just going to be eating some effort. Not only does Wilfred Asuko support me regularly, a lot of people also come to my channel because of him. Oh, wow, we saw Wilfred on your channel. We also want to patronize you and all that. So big shout out to him. Somebody said it's Christmas, please. Not Christmas, though. Me, I don't celebrate Christmas. You should know by now. Why? Because I'm a Christian and Christmas has nothing to do with Christianity. But that's not why we are here today. And please don't take me into this argument. I will just block you. You know why? Because today's topic is already a long topic. So anybody, even if you are my friend, if you take me off topic, I will block you. And there's a tendency that I will shake way for you. So stay on the course with me. What's the name of the F4? I don't know, it's just F4. Because I didn't want to eat, it was supposed to be with Amala. But I didn't want to eat the carbs. So I'm just eating just the F4. So there's no such thing like Christmas. I don't teach my children about Christmas. Of course, it's a holiday season, so we all have fun. Yeah. We go to nice places, eat nice food. Igwe can I say I'm back in Lekki? Yes, so I don't reach Lekki back. So let us talk. Someone said it's amala carbs. No. Amala is actually protein. Sorry, I made a mistake. Amala is protein. So from today onwards, amala don't turn protein. How you go there see it's amala carbs? It's like saying it's chicken fowl. Of course, amala is carbs and chicken is fowl. If what you doing, go. I don't chop the F4 finish. Can't remain the snail. Oh, country. Somebody said go straight to the point. Log out, I beg you. Leave my life. Okay, Mokpara. We are watching. Come on, eat. See the snail. I would have gone with the live, but they just brought it now. So let me eat the food. If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen. If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. It's very good. Mm. 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 Hello, everybody. Hmm. Facebook people, how are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how are you all doing? I'm sure it is a beautiful day for you wherever you are. Uh-huh. 1 second. They are knocking on my door. Hold on, let me shout. Can somebody answer the door? Answer the door. I told you somebody was coming now. You are there. I hate it when people knock on my door and nobody answers. Like I said, today is going to be long. So y'all better prepare yourselves. I don't chop finish small water. Oh. Wait, I go talk today, eh? And I go fear me. I'm so sorry I'm holding you on. You know me, I'm not a nice person like that. So now I go tell you my mind as it be. All right, so let's go. Let's do this. Let's do justice to this. All right, so in the news today, actor Emeka Ike, uh, wife responded to the allegations he made that she sold his property, blah, 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 blah. I said I would have loved to have her here, but anyway, she went somewhere else. It's all good. At least we heard her side of the story. I know me, I'm not biased. Me, I will tell you as it is. As it is hot, now so I will tell you, double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Yes. Scallybangs, don't pop my first money gun. That's how we roll, baby. If you're watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes, I'm not going to stay more than 45 minutes. Now, let me now tell you the truth, yeah. When I started watching his wife's report, I was tempted to believe her. I'm not saying I don't believe her, but I'm saying I want to hear from him again. That's how they do it in court. You speak, they speak. You speak, you are cross-examined. They speak, they are cross-examined. Her interview does not put finality to this matter, in my opinion. Neither does his. He made some allegations. She responded to some allegations and made some counter allegations. The only person that can tell us exactly what happened was somebody who lived in the house with them. And since that is impossible, we're going to have to deal with whatever each of them is bringing to the table. I almost believed her because she sounded like the gentle one. Oh, They used to do this to me. 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 Remember, I'm also coming from a divorce place. My ex wrote it inside court document that I used to bring my friends to come and sleep with her in the house. Any day she does not agree, I go popo ram with blue. It's inside court papers. So when a divorce case is going on, there is nothing each of the parties will not say to look good. And let me tell you, if you see my ex, you see me wait stubborn. You know, say I stubborn, nobody will know if you follow fight. I always look like the bad person. Because she will come and she will be gentle like this. You will tend to believe her. That, remembering that, now it make me say, oh, because the way she was going, I was believing it initially. I'm like, oh wow, Emeka did this, Emeka did this, Emeka did this. But then, I remembered my own situation. Somebody said, it's big pressure says, so what's your point? It's like you are daft. What's my point? You cannot pick the point. Alori eti gbale. Please, I mean, I'm not in a good mood. Though. Don't cross me today. You will collect big pressures. What's precious about you? Oshori kabiti. Be akpoti eshu oni big pressures. But olori la no be big pressures. Not cross me. I don't want everybody down today. Not cross me. Wait till I go tell you, no go like yourself. If you cannot figure it out, just zone out. Ask somebody to explain it to you. Ask somebody to explain what I'm saying to you if you cannot understand it. Let me tell you, this, he stole my children, she stole my children, is what happens inside divorce. Anybody will hold children first, now you go first carry children. Now so divorce, they be asked any divorce. If a divorce lawyer who can divorce themselves from their emotion, listen to both sides of the story, they will know it is normal divorce case. He beat me, waiting woman, they always talk, say man do. Woman go talk, say man beat him. Man go talk, say woman ashawo. Now normal thing where they happen, there's nothing I heard that's different. Now so divorce they be. You see, I've been through a divorce before. And I'm also with someone who has been through a divorce before. I sabi shout, or if I vex, I dey shout. But I no sabi beat. I no sabi beat. It does not mean I've never struck before. But I always strike on response. I'll give you a story. There's a time my ex came home at 11 o'clock. Married woman entering the house at 11 or 11:30 or something ridiculous. Now one of her friends bring her come house. And I don't meet that her friend ex-husband. The friend ex-husband tell me, say, in the check bag one day, he see juju with his name written on him. Make una dey hear me, I go tell you from my own experience. He see in juju where they write his name on top. Like imagine say your name na Big Precious. You can't see Big Precious. Juju say the thing they smell. They inside her bag. So me and the ex don't meet. So I come ask my own ex, say, come, why are you hanging out with this woman? This woman that I thought was married. One day with a dance, I just see and they dance, they kiss another guy. That guy, now fun. I don't go just make I just know enter the story because nothing concern me. I just they try give you, I just they try lead you up so you can understand the situation. Now so I go meet my ex-friend, say, please, this woman is a married woman. Don't bring her to the house at 11:30 again. Now so I enter house. First thing when my children were there, they will deny it because they've been with their mother all their life, so their mama go don't wind them well. As I enter inside house, confrontation start. How dare you go and talk to my friend? Tell your friend, say, make sure not carry you. You are a married woman. What are you doing out of the house by 11:30? Argument start. She slapped me, can't tear my clothes. So, all this, you see, if you've ever been through a divorce before, or you've ever seen divorce before, you will understand that nobody is 100% right and nobody is 100% wrong. I was listening to the story. He married her at 18. He told her not to model again. Oh, long boy, if I marry 18-year-old, I no go green and model. Hello, 26 years now used for that industry. The industry is a bench fest. From my personal experience of the industry, it is a bench. Victoria Ayama dey here now. Victoria Ayama senior me for industry. Now when Victoria start, me I never start. Even though we're about the same age. She started the industry earlier than I did. Now she be this. The whole industry na benching. They bench themselves. Promoter they bench them. One or two when no 2 days successful. Now you're gonna say they no two bench these ones. If you dey beautiful and you are successful, the likelihood say they bench you for that industry they 90%. Married though, engaged though, some no go even come out your ring. I remember one of my guys, he carried one married Nollywood actress going house. So when they want bench, the woman come out her watch, come out her wedding ring and engagement ring, put for table. And this guy na chairman. When he bench them, they give them $5,000, $10,000. Now I tell her, I say, no. So why are you taking off? She said she doesn't like sleeping with her jewelry. The guy said, go and wear all those things back. I want you to be looking fine. I met you, I took you to the club, you're looking sparkling. Now you want to be removed. Now, wow, wear all the gold back. Now so the woman wear a wedding ring back, collect the better style of dog. Better one. Where should they shout like this? Because this guy where they talk, in name na Bola. Bola yẹn ó hàn. Bola hàn. You know hàn for Yoruba is show. Carry and show. Wire person wife. So if person tell you all that narrative of saying, you no allow me work, you no allow, now normal man will marry woman. If you did that industry, now you will come out that woman for that industry. That industry, they toxic. Let me tell you industries where you don't want to make your wife day inside. Air hostess. If you like vex. I'm not saying it's not a bad job, it's a good job. And if you meet man, we no mind, no problem. But normal guy no go gree you do air hostess work unless he's poor. And the moment he has some money, he will try to remove you from that industry. Actress, singer, forget even nurse and banking. Nurse still better. Bank is still better. You cannot compare any of them to actress. Actress where you go beautiful, you go act movie. 200 million Nigerians, they watch you. Especially that time when there was a NTA, where the whole Nigeria, they watch only one. Men wey marry actresses that time, I dey respect them. Because the whole Nigeria, they sit down like this, they watch only your wife. Connected men. They just see and say, aye. If I bend this girl over, it will be good idea. Oh. They go begin. And you see, there are rich men who are old and funny looking and disgusting. And there are rich men who are more handsome than any poor man that has ever toasted you before. And they have good voices. And they have good money. And they walk up to you and they say, hello, miss. How are you doing? I watch your movies. I'm a fan of yours. Let me take you to dinner. And they take you to a restaurant you don't know exists because nobody your kind, they go there. So if Emeka Ike say, because all of you start being sentimental now, no, I will give Emeka Ike his own fault too. But if truly he told her not to walk, me, If I fall in love with a model or an actress, they are not going to do that work again. You choose, is it me? And we make this choice very early in the relationship before we start getting ourselves too tangled. Me or this your industry? My only problem is, as she not do acting and she not do modeling, why no send her and go school? That for me is his fault there. But that me, my wife, cannot act, cannot model, cannot sing. As in, you not going to even look attractive to me. Let me tell you something. When waiting, you want taste, you don't go smell them. Actresses, throughout my years in my life, when I was a free spirit, I know the near actress because I don't want to get hooked. You see, let me tell you, you might say, oh, I could just bench this person one time. That one time person, you gonna go catch feelings for actress, your own don't spoil, your own don't finish. I'm not saying actress is a bad work. It's not one of the prime work where person. How many actresses are married? How many? And enjoying their marriages. If you count them, you know plenty. Reach the ones we don't run, come out husband house, or husband don't pursue, or never even see husband. And many of the ones are inside the marriage, you don't know what the husband they deal with. They say a powerful man, and they keep lion as pet. Ordinary man, if he keep lion as pet. I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I'm just saying it as how it is. There are good actresses out there. There are actresses who know how to behave themselves, but they are not the majority. The majority is what me I know. Because I did do MC work. They go hire hotel for all of us. They no go hire for actress. Because actress will tell you say hotel is taken. Actress, when you know say they married, as they land for that location like this, boom, they don't move. One powerful car don't come pick them. I know say no be husband car. Not all, majority. Yes, of course they are good. Patience Ozoko is an example. Patience Ozoko is an example. Nobody can come and say, hey, they carry Patience Ozoko go sleep. It's not possible. But how many Patience Ozoko do we have in the industry? How many? How many? I'm not saying, oh, they are not good ones. So no, there are actresses that are good actresses. But you see, the problem is like, let me give you an example. As AS, we marry AS. What's the probability that you have AA? Of course, there's a probability. But it's a lower probability than the probability that you have AS or SS. So, when you are going into these relationships, be informed. Because you see, I want to create a counter narrative. Because the next thing people will do is, Emeka Ike talk, everybody blaming wife. Wife talk, everybody blame Emeka Ike. That's not to judge matter. You have to understand the matter properly. Like I don't tell you, this matter go long. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Pop my money gun. Follow my #1 gifter. If you're watching on YouTube, where my super chat, super sticker, super likes. I'm not going to read your comments on YouTube. I don't see my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. If you're watching on Facebook, where my stars, I go teach you. The whole matter I go teach you today. So, if you went to school, fine. She said he did not allow her to work. So who was running the school? How were they running the school? How were they sharing the school? Emeka Ike, we need you to come and still talk. This matter never finished. Someone said they go come for me. Now today they don't come for me. Now today they don't come for me. No, I'm not blaming any of them. None of them, as far as I'm concerned, none of them are saints. I don't know them. I was not in the marriage with them. They have both told their stories. I will tell you where they did well and I will tell you where they did poorly. I never subscribe to a man make you use hand touch woman. That one I no. Emeka Ike, your ex say you dey touch am. Not true. If not true, one day you F up. Oh. One day you F up. Oh. If you touch am, you F up. Abelic lifestyle. Thank you so much. Just sent me super chats. Thank you so much, brother. I don't dare inside marriage before. Baba, if woman won't make you touch her, nothing will you no go do for this like you go touch her. Because she will make you touch her. Someone said this topic won't cause suspicion. Many it will cause. You have to know. Hey, you never see woman will go stand you, push you. I've been in a relationship before where it will start with insult. They go insult your mama, you go slap them. They go label you as say you dey beat. After a while, you go feel control yourself. They go curse you. You no go touch them. You go hold yourself. Then they will start to push you. Then they will start to push you. Then you will hit back. Then they will say, you see, we told you. The third one is when they push you, they insult you, don't do anything. And then they start to hit you. Just to get that reaction from you. So when a woman says, man, touch him, me, I want to hear from the man. Man, come and talk. Come and talk. Emeka, we want to hear you. You touch him, or you not touch him. Tell us the story. Me, I will bring balance. Now, I've also learned one thing. Running a church, counseling divorced women and men. If two people narrate the same scenario, you go think say na two different places they be. If husband and wife say the two of them went to ShopRite, you call the husband aside, say what happened in ShopRite. He go tell you the story from your own perspective. Wife, what happened in ShopRite? She go tell you the story in her own perspective. It go be like say one go Spa, the other one go Kingsway. It no go be like say the two of them they ShopRite at all. The story no go resemble. I've learned that thing. And that's why one of the hardest things to counsel is a married couple that is going through separation and divorce. The story no they ever resemble themselves. The story no they ever resemble. This one will tell you the story like say, and it will look like say, if he tell you the story, the woman a devil. If the woman tell you the story, the man a devil. Now you go come got to they use your tongue, count your teeth. Come begin to find out who really is lying. Someone say, but you always know whose story isn't making sense. Baba, I listen to the two of them. The two of them are making sense and the two of them are not making sense. There are many things inside that need to be addressed. There are many things inside that need to be addressed. And until those things are addressed, we will continue rigmaroling in a pity party. Hey, I'm the husband. I'm doing poorly. They've done me bad. They've done me while you come and pity me. Hey, I'm the wife. They did me this. They did me that. Women also know how to downplay the achievements of their husband. Then another argument now. I've seen it in many divorce situations. The guy is doing substance. The woman is doing substance. You see, if you want to spoil somebody's name, just link them to substance. Now, if you want to spoil somebody's name, like say I want to decide, say I want to spoil one person, I will not say that person did this, not substance. I'm not saying he didn't. And I'm not saying he did. But those of you that will run with the story, hook, line, and sinker, what are you going to use to back your story up? Oh, Choka said, no read our chat, abeg. You are with Rapture. Boo, you are gone. I'm trying to remember all the things because I sat down, I watched the interview from beginning to the end. She said something about him winning the custody of the children and then he abandoning the children. If that is true, Emeka, I need to come and explain it. They give you children. Why you leave children? Please come and explain that angle. Two things I need Emeka to explain. The substance accusation, the punch accusation, and why he left the children. Let's hear from his own side. We are not going to make up. He said, she said. Ask anybody we don't go court or top divorce matter. You go talk, your lawyer go talk. The person you carry go court go talk, the lawyer go talk. And I did there 3 years. Now they talk, they amend before they find it. So what makes a trained judge who studied law to become a judge, who is sitting in front of a trained lawyer and another trained lawyer is going to take minimum of 6 months to judge a divorce case? Online people wey go school, some of them not even go ordinary university, some of them get HND. Where to HND for business admin. When I will come sit down judge the matter because you hear one person talk online, hear another person talk online. Please, that's not how the judge matter. Anything you say must be cross-examined. Anything the petitioner says must be cross-examined. Anything the defendant says must be cross-examined too. You don't just take a matter because a woman is crying, or you don't take a matter because a man is angry. No. You don't talk your own, don't talk your own. Matter just start. This matter go long. This matter has only just started. Oh, you think you can just come and give? Somebody said the woman is truthful. How do you know? Do you live in a house with her? If he sues her and wins, does that mean he's now truthful? Make sure that they use sense, the judge matter. You say school na scam. Ask anybody that went to law school. You think you can go to court? Let me tell you, if I go to court now and I say, Sandra Gama just sent $50 on YouTube. God bless you, my sister. Bro, you are right. Her side, his side, and within says truth, lays truth. God bless you, Sandra Gama. You have sense. Somebody say we know the real story. She even slapped Emeka. Baba, nobody feel know the real story. We go as they don't talk now. What we have is the foundation of the story. He has laid claims. She has countered his claims and laid her own claims. Now he's going to counter. When I tell you matter go long, he go long. Go. I just the see comment section. Women as usual. I'm sorry, my darling women, but you need to be a lot less emotional. Once one woman cried, the whole women they cry with them. Once one woman cried, the whole women for this world they cry with them. Judges are blind to your sentiment. They are blind to your emotions. They don't hear you. What are the facts? What can you prove? If a judge needs to subpoena somebody, they will subpoena that person. You can't judge a matter on social media because one person is crying here, another person is crying there, then automatically, oh, wow. I've been in a divorce before and I know how it is. My divorce took 6 years. They cross-examine, go back and forth, right. Finally, they will say, make you go arbitration. We went and did like 10 sessions of arbitration, went back again to court. Now, so matter be, if a judge cannot decide, okay, you think you go to court and you say, he slapped me. And then he goes to court and says she was cheating. Then the judge says, okay, you, for slapping her, give her 1,000 naira. You, for cheating on him, give him 1,000 naira. So the two of you give each other 1,000 naira, matter is settled. If that's how it is, if that's how they settle matter, I will not be in court for 6 years. I filed for my divorce in 2015. I did not get it till 2021. I did not get my divorce till 2021. If that's how long it takes the judiciary, I want you guys to know, because a lot of you have started taking sides. Oh, some of you are for Emeka. Oh, Nollywood people, we love Emeka AK. You can love anybody you like. But until you know the truth, you've got to be very careful. A lot of you, oh, she's a woman, she's so pretty, oh, she's so nice, oh, she did this, she came to cry, she made allegations, somebody said we need to hear from you. You talks all the time, oh. You don't need, I don't think we need to hear from him again. Don't talk in your mind for social media, give us many years. If there's anybody we need to hear from in Yule's case, actually me. You don't talk, in New Wife don't talk. Now May never talk. Somebody say we need to hear from you. Anyway, this is the Yule tide, so it will be good for us to hear from Yule in the Yule tide. So, like I said, this matter has just started. When my ex filed petition against me, she took me to, she said she wanted a judicial separation. Me and you go, they separate. God forbid, with a divorce straight. Me, I wire him immediately dissolution of marriage. I sued her for dissolution of marriage. I wrote my own story. She wrote her many stories, including I used to bring men home to come and sleep with her. It's there inside court documents. So I know there is nothing people cannot do to win sympathy when they are trying to get a divorce. And let me tell you something. I'm going to bring two people on for 5 minutes each. I'm going to bring Victoria Inyama and I'm going to bring Remy. I just want to hear them for 5 minutes because I don't want to lose track of my thoughts. So let me bring them and then I'll remove them. 5 minutes only. So Remy, you send me an invite. You want to come? 5 minutes. Victoria too, 5 minutes. Please don't be angry. I don't want to lose train of my thoughts. I don't want to lose train of my thoughts. So don't be angry. While we're waiting for them, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, Follow my #1 gifter. Okay. So I'm sorry, you guys, because I don't want to lose track of my thoughts. I have just 5 minutes.
Hi, Victoria. Okay.
So
Fine. Hi.
Hi,
good
Victoria.
Evening.
How are you doing? You're looking gorgeous this very beautiful evening.
I'm good.
I hope cold is not catching you and dealing with you in that UK.
It is. This cold is bad. The cold is bad, but we thank God. Okay. So what I wanted to say real quick. I watched the interview, right, and you know, a lot of it wasn't adding up. I mean, the interview with the lady and the interview with Emeka, you understand. But what I can say is, in a separation or in a divorce, right, it's never easy. The truths cannot always be complete. But one thing for sure is the abuser is always participating in the life of the other spouse, especially if there are children involved, right? If there are children involved, it will always continue. Now, my question in this whole matter is, what is the intention for revisiting old scars? Is it that one person is now moved on and doing well? Is it that the person you expected to be dead and done
use those strong words? So we're already going through a lot of issues with community guidelines. You can't use those words.
What did I use?
DEAD. You can't say it. They'll start flagging.
Oh, really?
Please,
Okay.
please, please. Just continue.
All right. So on my page, they go deal with now.
No, now
Anyways,
me. They go just you go just see shadow ban immediately. Continue anyway.
okay, yeah. So is it because the victim has now decided to move on and is doing well? Because first of all, I don't think the lady has remarried.
Now
But
hold on a
Emeka has.
second. One
But
question I
Emeka
want
has.
to ask: who is the
Emeka
victim?
has. Sorry.
Who is the victim?
To a large extent, I think the woman is the victim.
Let me
tell you why.
Hold on.
Let me tell you why. She made more sacrifices in the marriage, right? She made more sacrifices by staying back and building. From everything she said, she never had a life. She never had a life. Her life was based on support, love, building for him. So at the end of the day, when the carpet was pulled from under her feet, she struggled. And I know she struggled, right? It's not easy for a woman to give up her children. Now, in Nigeria, that may be the case because feeding 4 kids alone from nothing, it is going to be hard, very hard. So maybe she had to make that decision.
Binta Ghana is asking you, does that constitute innocence?
It constitutes innocence because, yes, because sometimes when you're so in love with a person, no matter what the person does to you, all you want
Let me
is
ask
peace.
you a question. Did she win in court?
I didn't think she got up to that though.
She said in her mouth that she went to court and they asked if he came to kneel down with his friends. So they went to court.
Okay, no, yeah, and she said he did, yeah, that he never, in fact,
if they went
at a point in court, he said, who wants you back?
How far the court case went. I'm not saying because courts can be bribed and a lot of stuff happens, but you see, when you say somebody is a victim, unless you were in that relationship with them, you cannot make that statement too. You are dealing with, he came and said something, she came and said something. He hasn't responded to her counter claims, though. And when he gives the counter claims, she will still respond again.
He started it though. He started it. So for one, let's just use our common sense.
Any reason. If you have not seen his children for
Daddy
5
Freeze,
years,
when I decided to talk about my experience, it was because I had bottled in, but even in bottling in my own, I wasn't getting peace. I had given up the kids for my ex. I said, carry children. My plan was, I beg, carry children, make I go Nigeria, make I go fly. But he knew it. And he refused. Because he didn't know. Because I had a plan B now. I won't be dragging children with you. I have 2 boys and a girl. I was like, take the kids. The bottom line is that the world knows I have 3 children. The bottom line is that when I'm successful, my children would always, they will see me on Netflix and be, oh, that's my mom. If I send them tickets from Nigeria and say, come and chill with your mom, first class, they will fly in. So the first thing is success. But my ex knew that I was ready to fly. I said, okay, since you will not take the children, let me fly. Let me go back to uni. Let me go back to school. Let me be doing something progressive for myself. So I spoke out because of the frustration, because I had gone through mediation. I took this man to mediation and he refused. If the mediator was like, go to court. Child maintenance, he was not paying, was like, go to court. So during that COVID period, that everybody was at home and the frustration was really high. I now said one day, you know what? Let me just do this life and let me just speak out. So that was my motive. And I'm happy that I got to a place because it was after I started speaking out that he even started responding to my divorce. Do you know, I'm still doing my divorce, Daddy Freeze. You said you did 6 years, right? I told you the last time when you came to London, I said I'm still doing my divorce. Because he is a lawyer, so he knows the law, so he's using everything. You understand? But that's fine. My own is, as long as I can get education, get a loan, and be educating myself, I'll keep educating myself, I'll keep learning more. But for Emeka's case, I'm thinking, after all these years, everybody has moved on. You have remarried. It's not easy for the woman to move on. It's not easy for her to carry 4 children and go and be marrying. It's not easy. And she mentioned something about grooming. And yes, when you marry somebody, Emeka is a fine guy. Emeka is a fine guy. He's a celebrity. He's fine. He's probably most women's dream. So she would have done everything to keep that marriage. She would have done everything to just make him love her. And then it's not like that. It didn't happen for her like that. That's why I use the word victim.
Now, you are making assumptions. I'm sorry, Vicky, but when I'm dealing with matters like this or these, I have to be extra vigilant. You are saying that she made sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the sacrifices he made?
Being married, right?
You don't know the sacrifices he made.
I'll
give you an example. My ex used to work in an oil company. I was working on the radio. Guess where most of the money came from?
Well, common sense would say oil company, but then most times it could be radio because you'll be
2%
getting your
of the money came from the oil company. 2%. 98% came from radio. The school, I kept my kids then as the radio presenter. I'm not sure I can afford it now today. But you see, when they go and they table this matter outside, if you decide to be sensible, I told you one day, my ex and I decided to open a company together. She was into oil and gas. I was on the radio. I was doing media work. So I felt, okay, instead of opening two companies, let's just open one. Since it's us, let's work together. You bring the oil and gas deals. I'll bring the media deals. I just felt that there's no way by the time she goes into this oil and gas world, she will bring this, she will bring that. After 2 years of running the company, do you know how much the oil and gas brought as arm of the company brought in? Guess. Give me a guess.
Maybe little or nothing.
0 naira. Do you know how much the media? Hold on. Do you know how much the media aspect of the company brought in?
A lot. It will bring in a lot because obviously there's networking, and networking does
$1 million of revenue. I'm not talking of naira. I'm talking of dollars, and I'm talking of 2012. I'm not saying $1 million
but
worth of profit.
the company was your idea, right?
The problem was our idea. I'm not saying the company was $1 million profit, but $1 million worth of revenue.
Okay, but it was your idea to start a company.
A layman will hear that there is an oil company and radio business running together. They will believe, they will make the assumption. And that is why I don't want us to make assumptions. I want us to deal with facts. She came and she said, she claimed. If you sit down with his lawyer, you might have a totally different perspective. He also made claims. That's why when he first came, remember when I addressed Emeka Ike, remember what the first thing I said? As simple as possible. I said I need to hear the wife's side first. I did not even discuss the matter. Anybody who watched me talk about Emeka Ike, I said let's wait and hear from the wife. I even reached out to her. I said, look, come and let me hear you. I want to hear you. The fact that she has now spoken does not nullify his claims, and the fact that she has put some claims does not mean her claims are established. I can wake up today and say, my wife slapped me on the flight from Abuja. Is a claim. Unless there is a video of my wife slapping me on the plane from Abuja, all I did was establish my claim. And she's going to come and tell her own side of the story. Remy, let me hear you. I did say 5 minutes. I don't want to lose my thoughts. Victoria, thank you. Just 1 second. Oh, yeah, let me hear you quickly.
Okay.
Mabinu.
Yeah, first of all, I love your outfit. The red is giving. So, first of all, I will say that, I kind of agree with Victoria to an extent, but I don't exactly, I won't say that the wife or the ex-wife is or was a victim in the marriage. Not exactly. Because she said something. She said she was a model and that she wanted to be an actress, which was why she became friends with him in the first place. And probably married him because of that. Do you understand? Then when our career in acting did not kick off and she had to stay back, that would have been an issue in the marriage. And obviously, she was unfulfilled, stayed back. He was, going out there, doing, living a dream to an extent. And she was, taking care of the home for him. That would have been a massive issue in the marriage. Mm-hmm. And then because he married her young, means that she did not exactly, there's a slight chance that she didn't exactly love him for who he really is. So if Emeka was not a celebrity, would she have married him? Because she was a model when they met. Do you understand? So it's possible that she didn't exactly love him. She thought she did because of the status and all of that. But did she really love him? She married him because she wanted to be an actress, not because she wanted to be married. But then did not become an actress, and then her modeling career also just went down the drain. To me, with the interview I saw, today, it looks like she's not done. She's not done with Emeka, dealing with him. That's what I mean. No, she's angry.
But she did start this whole saga. She
didn't. No, obviously, no, yeah, she didn't. Yeah, he started it. But what I'm trying to say is that, for me, I would say I don't want to put the blame on anyone, because when it comes to husband and wife matter, nobody will ever know the real issue.
True.
Nobody will know. Do you understand? So they will just keep going back and forth.
Go back. I tend to agree a little bit more with you, but because I said 5 minutes, so I don't lose my train of thought. Please don't be angry.
Okay,
at the end of the day, once I bring guests, I now lose my train of thought, and then they will go and carry what Daddy Free said without Daddy Free saying it completely. But thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Vicky, lovely seeing you. Sister me. Oshe?
No.
Now,
no wahala.
The
thing is that in this issue, everybody is hurting. There's no win, there's no lose, right? Especially with him, and it's really sad. But what I just want to say at this stage is they should both just think about the children. The children are not young anymore.
Let me continue, Vicky, so that I don't have much. I have like 10 more minutes.
Okay, all right.
5 minutes. God bless you, my sister.
Okay, all right then.
You see, fantastic. I love the fact that they both came with their opinions. They both shared their perspectives, and this show is all about perspectives. The only thing I try to do as much as possible is have guided perspectives. Let us have perspectives that can be properly established. 1 second, guys. Close the door. Call your mom.
Mommy.
Sorry. There was something I needed to do, so I wanted to just sort that out real quick. Beg for 5 more minutes so I can round off. Now, here's what I want us to say. And this is the most important thing. I want people who come to Daddy Free's live, I want them to see this place as a place for justice. I took 120 seconds. Please forgive me. I want this place to look like a place where you get justice. Nobody is the victim. Nobody. Even in my marriage, there were things I also did wrong. In as much as my ex will come and tell you her own side of the story, how bad I was, and me, I'll come and tell you my own story of how bad she was. There are very few situations where one person is really bad and the other person is really good. And in this situation, we don't know. The fact that she is also laying accusations. You see, when somebody comes and starts, oh, there was substance involved, there was this involved, oh, there was that involved. You understand? Already shows that she herself is still spurring for a fight. Then, when I tell women don't marry until you are 28, 29, 30, it will look like I'm being wicked. It will look like I don't want you to go and enjoy your youth in your marriage. Those days when your parents married in their 20s and their 18s and their 19s, the world was different. A wife was considered a child and was raised by the family. So I learned a lot from my own personal experience in marriage. The school idea, I'm sorry, I wasn't convinced by what she said about the school. The school was running, they finished the semester, they spent 100K. Let me tell you, a normal husband and wife team, if you buy a car on hire purchase, the two of you will come and say the car na 200 million. Now normal husband and wife will they cover themselves. Now so it be, especially if you're a celebrity. So if he was flat broke, how could he afford to have 30 million for a school? 30 million is still not beans. The whole idea that he was flat broke. Then the claims that you see, there's a lot that we need. You see, for what she said, I still need to hear Emeka Ike again. Because there's going to be, he said, ask anybody who has done marriage counseling before. Ask anybody who has done marriage counseling before. They will explain this thing to you very easily. She said, he said, will continue until we now have a color for this case, a complexion for this case. If you understand what I'm talking about. So many I've forgotten what I wanted to say. Let me not forget as I'm rounding off. We need to establish a position that is neutral in such a way that we can get to the end of this matter. And let me tell you why. Social media should not serve as a place where one party is judged unless a story is properly established. Someone said my voice don't dig too deep. Is that true? Is that true? Someone said you are wrong. She said she got married after 2 kids. How am I wrong? He started dating her at 18 and she got married at 24. She was already married from 18. You see, my problem is you people are dense. Hey, let me deal with Achara Franklin. I go curse you and my mouth no good. Achara Franklin. Woman where you don't begin the date, where you don't give belly, she's your wife already. You've just not done the formality of it. Woman where you don't give belly. A woman where you don't give belly, what business does a 20-year-old have being pregnant? Let's tell ourselves the truth. I fault Emeka Ike there. Why did he get her pregnant when she was so young? And you two, in fact, I fault the two of them. That one, nobody, you two. Man want mount you, you be 20 years old. Man want mount you. You know if he say make you use rubber. If you no agree, use rubber. You know if you go buy post, you know. The time has come when we need to be critical thinkers. Obviously, at a point, she was starstruck. Obviously, at a point, she loved him, like Victoria said. And obviously, at a point, he also saw a young girl. That he felt, oh, this is a pure young girl. Let me just carry her. Somebody said she was naive. If she was naive, why is she marrying? When I tell you girls not to marry until they are 30, you say that if please not get sense. When I don't see them now, when I will get sense. When I don't see them now. Somebody say, how can you say you want to curse the person online and you preach the gospel? I preach the gospel though. The Bible says one of the fruits of the Holy Spirit is patience. The tree of patience that the Holy Spirit planted in me has not yet yielded fruit. Don't be angry. If you enter me, I will drag you. Warn yourself. If Emeka Ike had impregnated her at 16, then that's his fault. From the moment she's 18, she has attained maturity. My problem is, I have a 21-year-old daughter. I have a 19-year-old daughter. None of them can bring a 37-year-old man as their boyfriend to my house. There was also, in my humble opinion, there was something fundamentally wrong somewhere. None of my daughters can bring a 37-year-old man home. This one say I cannot drag you. You, I don't have time to drag. I will just rapture you down. Nobody say why. The person asking me why, you are mad. My response to your why is you are crazy. Why? At 37, maybe 27, maybe 25. He comes from a different era from you. And parents also need to raise their daughters. What does an 18, 20-year-old daughter's business? She's not even marrying somebody her age. Not like she's 20. The guy is 23. They were in school. They got themselves pregnant. They have no choice. We're even understanding that scenario. A 37-year-old guy and an 18-year-old girl. There's a problem. Somebody said age and maturity are not the same. There are many senseless 35-year-old women out there. If by 35 or 37, as a woman, you don't have sense, you can never have it again. Most women, by the time they are 35, they have sense intact. intact. So let's not come with she was vulnerable, she was this. You see, you get the way you go raise your children. Why would you, as in, I'm sorry, I'm seeing this from, for you as an 18-year-old to follow a 37-year-old, how old was he? That, I don't even blame the wife. I blame more of the upbringing. As in, how your parents no pour water for your head, say that 7-year-old man find your 18-year-old daughter come house. It's impossible. If I not get 18-year-old daughter now, it go be like, say, I dey talk nonsense. I get 21-year-old daughter. I get 19-year-old daughter. They cannot come home with a man that is 5 years older than them that will not begin to ask plenty questions. As liberal as I am. Somebody said he had celebrity status. Y'all need to stop idolizing these celebrities. Somebody said, but you support Regina Daniel. Regina Daniel married a wealthy man. How can you? Are you crazy? Does Emeka Ike, does Yule Doche, do they sound like? Have you seen the cars in the compound of Ngoko? He get Lamborghini, he get Ferrari, he get G-Wagon, he get Rolls Royce, he get private jets. How can you even, as in a rich man, though my daughter can still never bring somebody like Ned Nwoko and we agree, no. But if an 18-year-old wants to follow an old man, let her follow an old man like Ned. That will take care of her, take care of her family, take care of her brothers, sisters, give her children a good life. I do not agree with it. I will not support it for my children, but it is much better than following celebrity. Women should stop following celebrity. If you follow an older man, let it be known that he's a billionaire and you are following him because of billions. Which one be celebrity? You don't know that fame without fortune can be a nuisance? Someone said it's double standard. It's not double standard. Ned has what they don't have. If Mike Adenuga now decides that he wants to marry an 18-year-old, he will be okay. He will give her a life her father could not give her. He will give her a life no boyfriend can ever give her. You cannot at an 18-year-old go and marry a struggling. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying you cannot find love. But you see, when a man is way older than you, he tends to look at you as a child and tends to be very manipulative. A man that is 2 years older than you is manipulative. Imagine a man that is 17 years older than you. The manipulation go plenty, gone. That's reality. You want to tell me that Ned Nwoko never built house for Regina Mama? You want to tell me that Ned Nwoko never dashed Regina Mama big money? Do I agree with it? No. But if my daughter comes home with a Nollywood celebrity or Ned Nwoko and they put a gun to my head to choose one they follow Ned. Follow Ned. So he said, Achara Franklin said, Emeka Ike is wrong. A marriage that is over for 5 years and divorced, done, you want to rehash it on TV. Why not? Anybody can decide to say their truth at any time, 20 years from now. When Busola Dakolo came out to say her truth, why did you not shut her up? Why didn't you say it was 21 years old? Are all of you not saying justice for Busola? Now a man comes 5 years later, wants to share his own story. You are saying, why is he sharing his story? There are double standards everywhere. So don't say that he came back to say his story. Now in mind ready to talk his story. Whether he has moved on, whether he has not moved on, he can tell his story at any time, and she can also tell her story at any time. So here on my live, I want to ask you all, after watching me for 1 hour 10 minutes, please, have I been biased? If I've been biased, point out where I've been. Let me correct it. Have I been biased in any way? If you're watching on TikTok, please double click the screen or pop my money gun while we are addressing whether I've been biased or not. Pop my money gun. Someone said, now that she has disgraced him, do you know if he has pictures? He will respond tomorrow and release pictures. Now they will say who has disgraced who. Please, nobody has disgraced anybody. The only reason why you would think that she has disgraced him is because you believe her story, hook, line, and sinker, and I don't. And I don't believe his story either. I don't believe any of them until I start seeing evidence. He said, she said, accusation. Who said kind of? Someone said I've been very biased. I'm going to bring you live to show me why I've been very biased. Oh yeah. And you better accept it. Someone said I've been very biased. Let's go. Those of you who said I have, they are all women. You see, in Nigeria, if you don't support what they support, you are biased. That's the meaning of bias in Nigeria. I've invited them. Oh yeah. I don't believe, I believe one or I don't even know what to believe, to be honest. Oh yeah, all of you that said I've been biased, send me request. Let me bring you live. Come and say it live and tell me where I've been biased. And I swear to God, if you can make me realize that I've been biased, I will apologize and readdress the issue. I'm not above mistakes. You are declining my invite. Please, oh, have I been biased? Somebody says, I think the abuse was from both sides. I agree 100%. Both were to blame in that regard. Oh, leave matter. If you think I have been biased, please, it's not fight. Come and tell me where. Show me where I have been biased. But if you think I've not been biased, go and buy my money gun. If you think I've been biased, just come and show me where. Someone said exactly, and she has the evidence. Which evidence? I did not see any evidence. So I just saw story. She said he had nothing. So let us wait for him to come and see. Then she also said he had substance problems. She did not prove it. She did not show us a picture. She did not tell us she caught him. She said the children said. I'm waiting to see evidence. Please, oh. Unless somebody on her side or his side can come and talk on their behalf. Me watching the interview, I spent 30-something minutes of my time. How long was I watched it with my wife in the car driving home from traffic? Someone says, so Victoria OG, and so you believe Emeka Eke. Victoria, your stupidity is well recorded in your genes, your DNA, and by this thing you just said, you prove that you are your father's child. Because as your father not get sense, now so yourself not get sense. How have I in any way said I believe? Please, 933 people watching me on Instagram. Did I say I believe Emeka Eke? Can we explain to this goat here? Please. You can never escape me. You must collect. If you are stupid, don't come to Daddy Freeze platform. If you are stupid, don't come to my platform. You will not like the outcome. So because I am not buying her story hook, line, and sinker, then automatically I must be. No, brothers. So I'm waiting. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDY FREEZE. Scroll down to today's video, bottom left hand corner, you see how to buy my stars. Oh yeah. Follow my number one gifter if you're watching on TikTok. Big shout out to my TikTok people. Who's my number one gifter? Let's make some noise for the TikTok. Scallybanks. It's Bold TV. Just sent 10 Canadian dollars. Daddy Freeze, I don't think you are being biased. I believe they both wronged each other at some point. Both are still hurting. I love this person. Forget the fact that she sent super chat. This person has sense. Someone said after years of divorce, they decide to come out. They can come out at any time. Someone said, my question is, did he start the whole story because he has a new movie out? Emeka, if you did that one, you F up. If you use your life matter, take trend. Me, I no side for that one. No. You just, hey, Victoria OGN. I said you were dense and you have just proven it. You just pour insult. As in poverty. Now she takes say, I pour insult. Oh, Vicky. Victoria OGN. What's the OGN in your name? Oguma Akpaya, what's the OGN? See person wey go school, see wetin right. You just pour insult on other people like that and ask her, I beg you in God's name, don't ever get married, please. If you are married, please divorce him. Having to deal with you, having a man to deal with you is punishment. Save him. Run away. Please. But to dense, high density. School na scam. Sure you don't see them now. Poor insult called wealthy insult. So that's the matter. We need to hear from them. We need to have a balanced narrative. Without a balanced narrative, we'll be cheating one person inside this matter. Somebody say my first time here and I don't laugh tire. If you look for my trouble, you will get. And let me tell you, in as much as a lot of people say that if it is not fair, the culture of children online not behaving themselves, not respecting themselves, not knowing how to talk and when to talk, that toxic culture must be put to an end. While we're waiting, don't forget, buy direct from USA.com. Oh, I'm not wearing the cap right now. Buy direct from USA.com. Anything you want from the US, watches, clothes, shoes, accessories, anything you need from the USA, buy direct from USA.com. Do check it out now. So I think I'm going to round off until we have something else concrete. Every woman will share her story. Every man will share his own story. I'm sure if Emeka Ike's friends come, they will share another thing. If her own friends come, they will say another thing. We must learn to be neutral. Somebody say, I'm not behaving my age. You are lucky you are using a fake account. So we allow you. The luck you have in this life is you are using fake account. To say use your real account, whoa, I better pass my generator Tiger Gen. Now I go turn you to this night. You'll be running away and falling asleep at the same time. A year we need that really. I don't know, John. So I just want to get a bit of a contribution here. Okay, we have somebody. Hello? How do you know it's fake account? You know their name now. Someone say bring Emeka PA. Is Emeka AKPA here? Oh, net 24. Emeka PA, are you here? Yeah, hello? Oh, this person not even serious. All right, guys, bye. I've tried my best. I cannot do more than this. So let us wait for the story to unfold more. Guys, I appreciate you coming out. Maggie Marion said it's her first time here. Yes, it's a really lovely platform where we all share our opinions. Honorable Frank De Niro wants to come live. Someone said, I beg do Christmas for me. They tell you, say, Honorable Frank De Niro. Oh, yeah.
Got the freeze. I can't see you.
Don't worry, I can hear you. Let's go on. Hey, somebody sent me aquarium. Sandra Ghana, thank you so much, my darling sister. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I can't see anybody. I'm just like talking to myself. But
don't worry. We can see you and hear you. So just go ahead.
Okay. What I want to say is, in marriage issues, nobody will really know what's going on. But my own opinion is a lot of us young men, especially when we get married at an early age, we go into marriages without getting the basis of being together first. Especially when we get married at a very young age. Emeka Ike might have done that with good conscience by investing in his wife at the time. However, if he had put other things into consideration, like he would have done today, he wouldn't have made some of the mistakes he made. I don't want to go into details too much. He's a celebrity. He's very, very busy doing stuff out there and all that. Marriage is something that when people go into marriage, they should ask themselves, this person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, or I hope to spend the rest of my life with, is this the right person? And also, if you're investing in your wife, don't do it in expectation of something from her. Do it just because she's your wife. I think Emeka Ike invested more in her because he's trying to make her like him as his husband, as a husband mother. You understand? Instead of doing it because it's his wife. That's why if you observe, when white people divorce, they just go and does it. They don't talk about what they've invested in the woman or the man. They don't talk about. But when we blacks, whether they're Africans or Americans, when we divorce, we always keep complaining about how much we invested in her family, how we picked her or picked him or her, whatever, from wherever we picked them from and all that. Marriage should be, you do your thing that makes you happy. If giving your partner $1 million every day makes you happy, just do it. Any day that marriage is no longer together, just leave it and move on. Because now they're in courts. Nobody will say what he did not do right. Everybody will want to say what they did that was meant to be right, that the other person did not see as being the right thing, and then the other person will also say the same thing. Nobody will say negative thing about themselves. You understand? They're in court. Nobody goes to court with good intentions. Anybody that goes to court, it's going because something has gone wrong. So even when you call them up, everybody's going to say what they think they did right and what they think the other person did was wrong at the time. That is just my opinion. So marriage, if you're going to marriage, I've learned this as well. And the best way to learn this is from personal experience. If you're going to marriage, just go, get married, do what you want to do, be happy with yourself, be happy in the marriage. And whether it lasts or not, when you're done with the marriage, leave everything and go. Like if the marriage doesn't work, hopefully it works. But if it doesn't work, just go. You understand? Don't keep counting what you did to that person, how you pick that person from this or this and that. All those things doesn't really speak a lot, because what is actually saying is that you are very bitter. Your partner has left you. You feel like you've lost. Marriage is not an investment. It's not an investment. So when people lose their marriage, they shouldn't just keep complaining and talking. Just move on and forget about the rest. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate your input, and I find no fault in what you've said. Yes, marriage is not an investment. That's why I tell people, be careful what you do in marriage. Simba, just pop me a money gun. Make some noise for Simba. Follow my number one money gun. Somebody, so I said follow my number one gifter on TikTok. Oh yeah, follow my number one gifter on TikTok. Someone said Emeka Ike just left. What is his handle? Let me see if I can add him if he's still around. Let's hear from him. Emeka Ike. Let's hold on for 1 second. Emeka Ike official. Emeka Ike official. Okay, it's not popping up. That means he's not available for interviews and stuff. All right, guys. So some states are fighting no fault defaults because most men are on the losing side. Someone said he won't come, he's tired. Okay. Me, I want to hear from the two of them because just like I said, this matter just started. Make una never tire. It just said bereni. Because once you talk on social media, they will counter talk. And trust me, the man is going to come and he's going to share evidence, and then the woman will come again and share her own evidence. The matter will long. And people are going to get bored and tired. And that's why I advise people, don't bring your matter to social media, because when you do, most of the time you will not like how it will end.
You will never get a solution on social media, never.
I saw someone said, don't blame the man. Are you normal? Why are we blaming the man? Why are we blaming him? I'm blaming the two of them. The two of them. You see, let me tell you something. Watching that lady, I know say she go get sharp mouth. And I know say Emeka to go dey controlling. I don't see their demeanor, the two of them. So I know say nobody be victim here. Nobody be victim here. The two of them get their fault inside this thing. Unless I can see superior evidence. If now waiting he talk, waiting she talk. Ta. Simba! Steady popping my money guns. Every coin has two sides.
There was something the lady you brought up earlier said, which to a significant extent made up the foundation of the union, of the relationship. She said she got to know Emeka Ike because she wanted to get into the Nollywood. She wanted to become famous and acting and all that. So that is one thing a lot of us young men, because in most failed marriages, I significantly blame the man. Not that the man did anything wrong, but the man is in the capacity to determine if this is the right person to be with. Because women are are kind of designed to prepare themselves for a man to come and take. If you allow me to use that word, if you understand. So now, if you know this person, this lady, the original intention, because that is always what's going to be in the person's mind. The original intention is to get into this lifestyle, this movie acting thing, and from there you not develop a relationship and all that. But that should always make you remember that this person is not actually my friend. Though. This person came to me because she wants to get into acting. You understand? So that should have made him thought properly, deeply, before getting into that relationship, and then it metamorphosed into marriage. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Clearly, bro.
Yeah. So that is it. The foundation. The foundation is always very, very, very important in every relationship. How you guys first met, how you started is very crucial. If you forget how you started and you just kept going, just allow the wind to take you to wherever you are, and you find yourself, you start catch feelings and all that. Those things are natural; they will happen. But when those things are not there, how do you see the other person? Do you truly like that person? Do you truly want to spend the rest of your life with that person, irrespective of what he does for a living, irrespective of how much he brings to the table and all that? How do you actually see that person? That is one thing that a lot of us fail to look into before getting married. I have a sibling that is actually on that course right now. You understand? And it hurts me because I kind of have a feeling that this is going to end like this. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Clearly.
I have a personal sibling that is actually on that course, and I'm seeing what is happening, and I'm saying it, but maybe the person is not seeing what I'm seeing, and of course they will not see what you're seeing until you get to that end, until you get to that point.
Until you get to that juncture.
Exactly. You will. That's how it feels. You will never understand what those who have been there, who have done it, who have seen it, until you get to that. That's why the person that says experience is the best teacher. That person is very, 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 very correct. Until you get that personal experience, you will never understand what those who were there before you actually saw or happened. Yeah.
All right, guys, that's as far as we can go. Someone said Daddy Free is always biased when it comes to women, forgetting that her new wife is divorced too. I believe Emeka Ike wife 100%. Amina Musa. I'm the one that is always biased. What have I said that is biased? Amina Musa. If there was brain seed in this life, I will tell you to open your ear and pour sand inside and put one brain seed inside. Maybe brain will grow inside your empty head. But obviously, there's no such thing as brain seed. So you're going to have to deal with carrying an oxygen tank on top of your neck for the rest of your life. You'll just be going around, scuba diving tanks. So there's no sense inside it. If I hit your head like you said, if I hit like you said, agolo, korofo, what have I said that is biased? Because I did not believe the woman's story. Did I tell you I believe the man's story? You've obviously never gone to court before. You are used to watching things unfold on social media. Go to school, you'll be arguing with them. Can you see how you turned out? You and Lizard on the wall nodding head. What's the difference between two of you? At least Lizard knows why he's nodding. Do you know why you're on social media? Wo jádànù Amina tí ò lọ́pọlọ, Amina olórí burúkú, Amina. Kúrò lórí live mi, ló ṣì. Bá ní kí n ṣépè fún ẹsìn wa lẹ́nu mi ò dáa. Kó tó dàbí uniform prison warder. Orí rádaràda. Jádànù lórí live má jẹ́ rí ẹ́ bí báyìí mọ́. Má jẹ́ rí ẹ ní àyín. Please, I'm not here to baby anybody. If you have an issue, let us see evidence. You came and said the children saw. That to me was the known. I watched the whole video. I believed the whole video until the children came to tell you that in they do METH. As in, if that guy no sue and a small, he go remain. Pop my money gun. Those of you that have sense, the rest of you, I mean, don't collect. Okay, wow, then the guy did this because the children, it's not like you have a picture, it's not like you held the pipe where in mouth they there. So you can say, okay, now it might be this, you get DNA there. You just can't say children tell you, I don't believe any of the two of them. They'll both be alright. Someone say the children they now they go talk. Children inside marriage are the least reliable sources. You know, say children decide their mama. When I young, and my papa and my mama fight, I decide my mama. Forget anything, leave them. My mama decide. Because my mama to decide me. So you know how they run the package. Baba, children, let me tell you, children are more manipulative than adults. Children. They will do it like this. You don't go believe, you go look at say I'm smoking, they go say gentle. Me, I've learned in my life that worry when people come and they are gentle. Those people with the ginger. People like Portable or Long, they're good. People like very dark black man. People like that, and if you deal with them. Because they know they pass that they are ginger. But you see those ones were quiet, we go come talk, say, they told me I don't know anything. I did run from those ones, so from my own personal experience. Those ginger people go ginger. You know where in brain they go. But you see those quiet ones, some of them are genuinely quiet, and some of them. So I'm not citing anybody. That allegation, say you see them, or your children see them, so you are bringing children. Brother, judge the matter, judge them. Maybe not me no get sense. Judge them. How you judge that particular matter? They wait for you.
Which one? Which matter?
Children say their papa they do substance.
Sorry?
The children say their papa they do substance.
See, at the freeze, as I said earlier, when people are in court, when people are in disputes, nobody will come and say the whole truth. You understand? Nobody will come out and say the whole truth, exactly the way it is. I will always say what will favor me. I will always say what will look good.
Which beer do you drink?
Sorry?
Which beer do you drink?
What beer do I drink? Odogo bitters.
Very good. I feel like sending you one whole big bottle now. Make you this the way you talk now. Everybody from this matter, the two of them talk as the matter take be for them. As the matter take be. This one tell your own story. This other one tell your own story. And they tell
because
you.
Before the thing reach court, many things don't go bad. Many things have gone
like
bad.
I never did relationship before. Baba, I don't want to talk. No, leave him. Emeka, they don't talk. Say they do METH. They don't talk. Yeah, want to hear from you. Want to judge this matter very judicially. We want to be fair. No bias allowed. This matter don't they choke. We want to hear from you, Emeka Ike. And when you are done talking, we want to hear again from your wife. And any of you that has mind, come to Daddy Freeze. Like, say me, I go cross-examine you. I will not baby you. Don't be angry. Other interviewers will be babying you, will be garnishing you, will be goading you, will be rubbing your head. When you come here, you know it's dragging. To just know. If you don't have the truth in your hand, don't come, don't bother. Just go to other bloggers and give them your story. Let them pet you, give you handkerchief. Here, and we ask you those questions you don't want to answer. Let me just warn you down. And that goes for the two of you. So God bless you. I love you all. But I don't believe none of y'all.
Yeah.
Until I see evidence. Now, so marriage they be. I'm not saying you are lying. No. I'm saying I don't believe. I do not believe. I'm very hard to convince. Convince me. Thank you and good night. Brother, enjoy your Odogu.
Good night, Daddy Freeze.